Speed your mind with Blanco and
Blanco.
Alright, we're here to talk about UFC 205, where we got Michael Johnson against
KHABIB Nurmagomedov.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts on this is the typical striker and wrestling match. We have KHABIB, who is known for just destroying people on the takedown.
What's his record?
His record is 23-0. He has not lost once. He is the #1 contender, and Michael Johnson is the #7 contender.
Michael Johnson is actually coming off of a win from the fight night against Dustin Poirier. He KO'd him in the first round. Now, Michael Johnson is coming in to the fight with 17 wins, 10 losses. Not an impressive record there. However, his last fight was an impressive victory.
Yep.
So he has something to prove in the UFC here, going against a man who's undefeated with a record of 23-0, KHABIB. I mean, how do you see this playing out?
So like I said, this is the typical wrestler-striker matchup. But this is not a normal wrestler. This guy is a guy who beat Rafael dos Anjos. This guy is a guy, his last fight against Horcher, he went ahead and TKO'd him. This guy is phenomenal from the stand-up to wrestling. This guy will keep you there. He's not the most exciting fighter if you're trying to see a knockout. Let's just be honest. Even though his last 15 fights that he has had, 11 of them were finishes.
Okay.
So, you can't expect a finish from him. Chances are, though, if he does finish his opponent, it's either going to be by a submission or it's going to be by ground and pound is usually how he'll win the fight.
See, and the thing with Michael Johnson coming into this fight, he's lost decision fights. He's lost via submission.
He's lost getting TKO by Conor McGregor.
He's lost many different ways, and he doesn't have a consistent winning streak in this moment.
Exactly.
Although his last fight, it was impressive, Michael Johnson is an explosive fighter. He has the power to catch anyone who's not looking.
Yep.
That anyone could get caught on any given day.
Yep.
KHABIB, has he been tested? Has his jaw been tested?
Of course he has. I mean, you don't fight in the UFC as long as he's been fighting in the UFC and haven't, been punched in the face. I mean, he took a punch from Rafael dos Anjos. He's taking a punch by everyone.
What round do you call it?
Okay, so that's the thing about KHABIB. You just do not know, because in one side, he can go ahead and TKO him if he takes him down and just wails on him in the ground and pound. But he's such a, like I said, he's not a striker, guys. So if you're going in there and you think you're going to get a Showtime Pettis type of fight or a Conor McGregor type of fight, it's not going to happen. This is not going to be an exciting fight.
It's grueling? It's going to be grueling?
It's going to be a grueling fight. That's what we'll go ahead and call it. He is going to, if you're someone who loves the wrestling aspect of fighting, this is a fight for you, because you're going to see a wrestler throw Michael Johnson around.
You think
KHABIB wins, unanimous decision.
Unanimous decision.
Yep.
He's just going to throw Michael Johnson around.
Everywhere, from one side of the octagon to the other side of the octagon. Big John McCarthy will not get kicked in the butt in this fight.
And I just really think, to follow up on that, Michael Johnson, look, it's hard to call it, man. How could you call KHABIB losing the fight?
23.
I don't think that it's going to happen either, all right?
Yeah.
I think he's going to be 24-0. I think that his name is building up. How he's going to beat Michael Johnson, it could be a rear naked choke, and it could actually be in the later rounds.
He is a good submission artist, guys. So let's not throw that out there. I believe he has 8 submissions on his record, and there are some highlights where he puts people in phenomenal gogoplatas, triangles, arm bars, rear naked chokes. He is very good at submitting people.
Michael Johnson has to be the aggressor. I don't think he's going to come into this fight being the aggressor as he should. I think he's going to be very cautious in the beginning, more of a pick, stay outside, trying to figure out his opponent. And I feel like the overthought of that process that's going to occur within the early rounds is going to cause him to be out of his game. KHABIB's going to just have the octagon in control, and they're going to exchange. Stamina is going to be a factor. KHABIB is going to take Michael Johnson down, probably put him up against the octagon, just real grueling.
It's going to be a grueling fight.
Sitting there just like, oh my God, somebody get explosive. It's not going to happen, and I think he's going to take him down in the later rounds of the second round. for the rear naked choke via submission.
Okay, so I do agree that's always a possibility with Khabib. So as always, go ahead and leave a comment down below. If there is any Michael Johnson fan out there who actually think Michael Johnson is going to win, leave a comment down below. And how do you think he's going to win? Because honestly, the odds are stating that Khabib is just going to blow him out of the water. So with that being said, go ahead and subscribe, thumbs up the video. And if you enjoyed, tell your friends. So,
Speak your mind with Blanco and
Blanco.
Action! What happened, dude?
You guys weren't synchronized and it
Okay.
caused me, I didn't know what.
Okay, then after 2, you say action, motherfucker. Okay.
Get it right.
See, let me see if you know I 3, 2, action!
This is Speak Your Mind with Blanco and
Blanco.
Alright, we're here talking about UFC 205, where in this weight class we have
Yo, you fucked up from the beginning.
I was like Michael Johnson.
What the fuck was this shit? That had nothing to do with UFC. What the fuck was that?
That was meant to distract me.
That started off bad.
I know, I'm like, what? Yo.
Alright.
What the fuck? Alright, let's go.
Alright, 3, 2,